And we are back. Hopefully that fixed it. Need someone to come in and tell me, hey, Magic, your audio sounds clear now. Someone please let me know if this is better. Please let me know because the way that shit sounded last time, no, 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 not good. No bueno. Hello, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Hopefully, I don't sound like a robot this time around. Last time I tried to stream, I sounded like a robot. It was totally fucked up. So let me know if the audio is better. Matter of fact, I'll see. Right. It was totally fucked up. So, okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome on this day of Jupiter. Today is Thursday. It seems like the days are going by real fast, don't it? And so let me repeat what I did in that nightmare of a video the last time, a couple minutes ago. What I was saying was that um, I was saying that if I hadn't heard, well, first of all, I was saying I know I said I wasn't going to go live again until um, October 29th as I was revamping and reconstructing my channel. Okay. Just making some changes, some necessary changes. And so I wanted to do this last one before that happens, right? But also what I was saying, I'm gonna have to take that video down. What I was saying was that if you hadn't heard, let me make sure I got this right. There's an article that I saw that said that Mexican scientists are working to make GMO tomatoes to carry that jab. In other words, they are making GMO tomatoes that you can ingest the shot that way. So, saying if they can do it with just tomatoes, they can do it with any food at all. See what I'm saying? Door pause. uh, yeah, I saw it. I promise you, I'm not making this up. I don't make stuff like that up. They're working. I don't know why they say Mexican scientists. Mexican scientists are making it where you can ingest this jab in your food. Now, you think about it. If they can do that, why is it limited to tomatoes? See what I'm saying? This is why I door pause so hard. You know what I mean? So by any means necessary, you getting that shit in your body. They're gonna try and make you take that shit. Anyway, that's not what this is about. um, yeah. So anyway, that's gonna happen supposedly. But I'm not sure how many of you work with Candace, hello. Butterfly Rain says they 3D printing food too. 3D printing food. Really? Exactly, Empress. They asses need to eat it. I'm like, by any means necessary. They're gonna try to make y'all get this shot. By any means necessary. I'm not here to say what to do. At this point, if if I ain't saying nothing else. So anyway, I just recently celebrated a birthday just a week ago, right? And for any of you aspiring magicians out there, um, for any and Granny, good to see you. Yeah, well, they're gonna make all kind of excuses for you to get it, Candace. That Lord have mercy. I don't want this to become a lie to discuss that, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Thank you, Elegant Granny. It was a week ago. I did something that I hadn't done before, and so I wanted to share that with y'all. I wanted to show y'all what I did. So I took a trip to Arkansas, Hot Springs, Arkansas. You can tell this is a beautiful place. I didn't know parts of Arkansas look like that. You know what I mean? Um, Hot Springs, Arkansas, where there are crystal mines. Now, if you're an aspiring magician or sorcerer or witch or whatever, you should incorporate quartz crystals into your workings. They hold energy. Quartz crystals are millions of years old. Okay? Millions of years old. Occultists of old, witches of old have all incorporated crystals. All right? Thanos of X in the Avengers movie showed you, they show truth in movies. They showed you what you can use those crystals for. They are holder of energy, especially quartz crystals, because when you hold it and you press quartz, it generates electricity. So magicians do know how to use them to help them in their workings. Now, here's a typical quartz crystal, right? This is what a quartz crystal looks like if you purchase it from a rock shop, a crystal shop, or a metaphysical store, or a botanica, any of those places. You see what I'm saying? All right, so I see there's a lot of chats. What crystal can provide protection for my house and finances? When in doubt, just like in any metaphysical thing, when in doubt, use white, or when in doubt, use quartz. Okay. There are a couple ones that you can use for protection, but for specifically for protection, I would use tiger's eye. Finances, I would use citrine, Citrine, citrine for finances. There's a couple other ones for finances. Yeah, they already mandating the healthcare workers. That's why I retired in of August, because I was not about it. Yeah, Elegant Granny, a couple people saw it coming too. And these healthcare workers are like, we was heroes last year. Now y'all want to try and fire us. I saw a video, right, of a nurse. They trying to escort her out the door. And she was like, I did not quit. I was not fired. You gave me you didn't. See, what they're trying to do is make you leave so that they won't pay you unemployment. That's the game they're playing. So, Sunshine Goddess, I'm very sorry. My sincere condolences for your loss, Sunshine Goddess. Um, a moment of silence for you and your lost ones. I can only imagine losing a spouse. I'm very sorry to hear that. This is quartz crystal. All right. Now, when you go to a crystal mine, You go to a crystal mine, right? You can pay to get in, and then you can dig for your own crystals. You know what I'm saying? You can dig for your own crystal, and you get to keep whatever you find. I've always wanted to do that. I was like, damn, if I can get a bunch of crystals, you know what I'm saying? I paid the money to get into the mine and then dig. And it was a lot of people, not a lot, but it was a couple people out there with our group. You know what I mean? Um, this is quartz crystal. I know I've been saying it for a minute. This is what it looks like when you buy it. This is after it has been sanded, polished. This is what quartz crystals look like. They're very valuable. Okay. This is one that I happen to carry around with me all the time. Now, I went for a dig last week. This is what a quartz crystal looks like when you dig it out of it. See, there's a difference. See it? It's not as clear because it's straight from the ground. Now, wait till I show you these next pieces. Wait till I show you all these next pieces. All right, this is cool. This one got a nice little shine to it, right? But check this one out. Quartz crystal. This is what it looks like when it comes out of the ground. Okay. It's kind of have a milky, translucent look to it. Some of the edges are smooth and shiny. But this is quartz crystal. Look how big this motherfucker is. It's heavy, too. It's very fucking heavy. Yeah, Elegant Granny says if you leave it in the sun long enough, it will turn smoky. We have left to charge. We cleaned them with a toothbrush and some lime away. Had to use lime away. We cleaned them with lime away. We sat them out in the moonlight. We sat them out in the sunlight. Then I saged them. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Candace. The one straight from the ground are the most powerful. That's correct. This is before it gets handled by a million people and polished and sanded. It looks like this. Okay. Hold on. That's not the only one. This is my favorite piece right here. This is quartz crystal, y'all. Look at that. Look at that. Look how smooth it is on some of the edges here. It's almost a milky kind of glimmer to it. This is quartz crystal. You know what I mean? Man, if I could show y'all all the ones this is my favorite piece so far, right? Here's another one. Quartz crystals. We got so many. Look at that. Look at the design on this. This comes straight out of the ground. This is the raw form of quartz crystal before it is shine. I think I'm going to leave it this way. I was considering sanding them, but I have a whole lot, and I have a really big pieces that I got. Okay. You can bash somebody's head in with it. You know what I mean? It's that heavy. It's really heavy. It got a whole lot of weight to it. This is it in its raw form. Okay. Here's another one. Quartz crystal. That's in its raw form. Yes, hello, hey, it is very heavy. This is heavy. You can beat somebody's ass with this. You know what I mean? You can beat somebody's ass. Now check this out. There's another one. I'm still amazed at what they look like coming out straight out the ground. These are beautiful pieces. I got to, when we first came home, I was handling them, right? And we were trying to clean them off and everything. I swear to y'all, by the end of the day, my whole body was just like vibrating. You know what I mean? Crystal in its natural form. Remember, these are millions of years old. Okay. Here's another one. You can see, I mean, I know the camera's not really doing this justice, but if you can look at that, you can see like the shininess in parts of it. Can y'all see that? Here's the best, one of the best pieces. It was gifted to me for my birthday. Ah, it's heavy. Check this out. It looks like a fucking birthday cake. I haven't decided that, Empress, if I'm selling them or not. I found quartz on the hillside by the high school I graduated from. I lined my stairway with them. That's good shit. Line them in your bedroom, line them in your ritual spaces to generate extra energy. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those tools. Let me stop here for a second. It's one of those tools that you can use to amplify energy, like in your ritual space. Like quartz crystals is one, like mantras. Doing mantras is another. Anything that's going to raise your vibrations. Feel me? So back to this piece. It's like a birthday cake. Check this out, y'all. The top, like I said, the camera's not really doing this justice. I'm trying to put it so y'all can see it. Y'all see that? That's in its natural form. And check this out. A lot of this is rock, right? This is rock. But you see, I'm trying to hold them with my hands. You can see it's lined with quartz crystal. That's quartz crystal in there. Like a birthday cake. I thought this was amazing. You know what I'm saying? Because the top is glistening with all these little tiny crystals. Let me try and show you one more time. One more again. Look at that. Like a birthday cake. This is a fantastic piece. You know what I'm saying? It's fantastic. Quartz also has healing properties to them. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Like I said, they are very heavy. In their natural form, they're extremely heavy. I don't know if shining them and sanding them lessens the weight. I'm not sure. But thank you. Hello, hey, says it's beautiful. It is beautiful. I can't stop looking at it. But like I said, that one, the group that we was with, what they couldn't take it home with them on the plane, so she gifted it to me. She said, "Hey, you can take that." This is another one that got part rock in it, but check that out. You can Google crystals and get tips on how to use them. But again, anytime you want to amplify energy, say in ritual, you can use crystals for that purpose. Okay. I believe I did one of my earlier videos was on using quartz crystal. Okay. Again, let me show you this one. This wasn't shined, it wasn't sanded, it was none of that. It came straight out the ground like that. As you can see, there's still some markings on it, but it is damn near like this one. It's almost like this one coming out the ground. You know what I'm saying? All right. So that was my little crystal video, quartz crystals. Anytime that you are using ritual to complete a task or something like that, you should always carry these too. Okay. Makes me want to see if we have any natural quartz mine in Illinois. And you know, funny you say that because my wife now wants to go back and she wants to see if they have an amethyst mine. We got dirty too. You know, that place was like, and the sun was out. I ain't know Arkansas felt like fucking Texas. Seriously, you know. So these vibrate. They vibrate, and again, like I said, they're the only mineral that actually it generates electricity when you press on it. It's known to do that. Okay, that's why occultists use them in their rituals and ceremonies. You know what I mean? I have not decided whether I'm going to sand these. I think I may leave them in their natural form. You know how much I would pay for this in a crystal shop? This piece alone would probably cost about $50. Oh, it's a heat wave. Okay. I did not know that. So I suffered for that. Oh, I was watching Serafina. I can't believe how good this movie was with Whoopi Goldberg back in 90, I want to say 94. You said Libra Gang said, yeah, leave it the way it is. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Um, it's incredible how you can watch movies that are old now, and everything applies to this current time. Serafina is a based about Soweto, South Africa, and Whoopi Goldberg was a teacher, and it shows this based on a true story how these kids, these school kids, school children, uprised against the apartheid system. You know, the soldiers that were at the schools, they were sitting there making sure that they weren't being taught what they didn't approve. They were making sure of that. You know what I'm saying? Um, I had to cut it off at around hour and 15 minutes. I didn't want to go to sleep with those images in my head because some of it is real violent. You know what I mean? But this is what the children were going through, and they stood up against it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them died. But what can the children do if the adults are cowards? And it reminds me of the current state we're in now. Because parents act like they're afraid of their own children. They're afraid to raise them, you know? And so the children are being bombarded constantly with negative images and about killing each other. People may think that media doesn't have an effect, but it does. This is the biggest magic that they use, the media, to attack your mind, to attack the children's mind. You attack the children's minds now, you have no future. And if you look at what's going on in Philadelphia and Chicago, it's children who are acting up, who are killing each other, not caring about life. You see what I'm saying? And this is something that's promoted in so-called hip hop now. You know what I mean? If 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 media didn't have a vested interest in attacking your subconscious, they wouldn't spend so much money on all the constant advertising, on the commercials. You know what I mean? It all matters. You know, but like I said, you got the adults that are cowards these days. Serafina was rough, and they fought to get Mandela out, only to get him, and he turned pacifist. Right. He was an agent. Sorry if I hurt your feelings by saying that, but he was. You know what I mean? Um, I don't even, I'm not ashamed to admit I don't have a clue what drill music is, but I'm sure it has something to do with talking about fucking bitches and shooting niggas. I mean, just hip hop used to be about empowerment. It was born out of the circumstances. that melanated people were going through. That's what hip hop was born out of. Today is totally unrecognizable. You know what I'm saying? It's totally unrecognizable. Everything is also gay. You know what I mean? Everything is gay. Is that necessary? Like I say, I may hurt some feelings, but oh well. Time is at a point where I can't hold people's hands. I'll speak the truth. You know, let me let y'all look at this again. I love looking at this thing. Look at how it shines. The point shines. It's like a big old piece of cake. Excuse me. And it's just small little crystals that are lining the rock. Incredible. Drill crap came out of Chicago. That tells you all you need to know. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. You know. You can do this too. You can also take quartz crystals several times a day and put it here. Helps the pineal gland. Remember, quartz amplifies everything. Okay. So I'm not going to keep y'all too much longer. I just wanted to show y'all my little quartz collection. Heavy as hell, real heavy. And just from me, you know, they overcharge with these things. You know what I'm saying? They do. Look at this one. It's quartz. Thanks for joining me today. I will see y'all October 29th is when I plan to come back. Okay. Some new material and just some changes that I'm going through. Not going through. I'm sorry. I should have said that. Changes that my channel is going through. Okay. I didn't mean to get off into talking about hip hop, or Serafina, but that's the movie I was looking at. And like I said, you can look at a movie from back in the day and it applies to now. So anyway, y'all have a good rest of y'all day. Enjoy the weekend. I will see y'all soon. Namaste. Thank you.